Mark Farner, big end to the three-game homestand, a 5-1 win over the Langley Rivermen, and a little bit of old-school hockey sort of shone through in the third period. But from an overall perspective, you get out to a 4-1 lead pretty early and bounce back after that first shot of the game goes in. What did you like about your group maybe throughout each segment of the hockey game, first, second, and third?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we fall behind, but our group responds in a good way. I mean, they don't panic. You got to get momentum back, and it just be simple, do the right things, let our work ethic start taking the game over, and I think that's what they did. We got pucks deep, we took time and space away, created some turnovers, and we were able to capitalize on that.
The team played very well when you didn't have Jagger Williamson and Kevan Mokatari in the lineup. Well, now you got him back in the lineup, and what a difference Jagger seemed to make right off the hop. His first couple shifts of the hockey game, he gets 2 very nice power play goals. How much of an impact does he truly have on this dressing room?
I mean, obviously he's our captain. He's been here for 4 years. He kind of drives the bus, and we lean on him a lot for just doing the right thing. I mean, that's what makes him such a good player. Like, he's so committed to what's important, and he'll do anything you ask him to do. And on top of that, he's a very good hockey player too. So great to get both those guys back, and certainly they both made an impact.
Third period, things started to break down into a bit of an old school hockey. I call it in the broadcast about as close to a line brawl as you can get with 85% fights going on, if you could call them that. But what did you like about your team's ability to sort of stand up for each other after the tough hit on Mokatari earlier on, and it seemed like frustrations were ready to boil?
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough hit. I mean, obviously you never like to see those, but again, I just addressed our group and was happy with the way they responded. I mean, you need to stand up for each other, and that's the one thing within a dressing room that people might not understand, that you're not out there by yourself. You have 20 other guys that are willing to look after each other, and it's going to happen. I mean, it wasn't ridiculous. I mean, it was just the one hit, but I think it might have stemmed from some frustration. I thought our guys defended real well, and were real aware of they're real dangerous players, and they started to do some things individually, and I think we defended well, and again, the frustration. 2 competitive teams. I mean, they're not going to back off, and neither did we. So, not that you like to see it, but it's good for morale sometimes.
Jagger Williamson, your return to the lineup, pretty good start in the first 5 minutes or so. You bury a couple goals on the power play. Any rust that you had clearly shaken off? How'd you feel early on?
Yeah, I felt good. I obviously had my legs underneath me. Obviously, with that amount of time off, you kind of get healthy, and all the nicks and pains kind of go away. So obviously, I felt really good, and just a couple power play and just good plays by Jess. I found it back in net on the first one, just kind of good screen by him again. So it was good. First period was good, and I felt really good.
You score 4 goals on 4 shots, in the first 12 minutes or so. Not something that happens very often, but the chance that you did have, how important was it to bury those and sort of plant the seed of doubt in a team that struggled on the road?
Yeah, exactly. When they had a good start, first shot obviously goes in, and a couple power plays, and everything. I felt like everything we were shooting was going in. Poor goalie on the other side, but hey, we'll take it, and I just kept on shooting, sticking to the game plan, and we were rewarded with it, so we'll take it.
Third period, obviously things sort of disintegrated. You never like to see a guy like Mokatari, the way he got hit there, but the way everybody sort of got involved in talking with Mark Farner, it was something that he didn't hate, as everybody sort of stands up for each other, and you were right in there in that sort of 5-man scrum. As the captain of the team, how important is it to sort of lead the charge and sort of be as unified as you are?
Yeah, I think it's very important. When a hit like that, obviously it's not the best hit, and feel bad. We got to stick up for our teammates, and I think that's something that's part of the game. Even when Jesse go into the net and just a shot from the other player for no reason. So I thought it was important that all of us kind of got in there, and just kind of shows the kind of guys we got in the room, which is good.
Thanks for your time. Go get some ice.
Yeah, thanks.
Derek Brown, 11 games through your Viper career. All you've done is put the puck in the net pretty successfully. You put up a touchdown so far in the first handful of games. Coming over, what sort of expectations did you set for yourself, and did you see yourself getting to this number as quickly as you have?
I did. I know Mark brought me over. I was in Bonnyville. I was kind of the guy to score goals and get points. So I know Mark had that same expectation. I had the same expectation of myself. So I knew, coming into this, I needed to put up points, and that's what I'm doing.
important 3-game homestand in the books now, and to be able to put up the number of goals you did with the number of goals against that you didn't. I mean, and you're playing with some very talented guys. How are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it. I mean, Jordy and Josh are great to play with. We work hard, and I don't know what it is, but we usually have a good second period. That was kind of our thing for a little bit. But yeah, no, we work hard, and it's good that Mark keeps us together on the power play as well. I think we work hard on that as well. So I can't complain, and you know, as long as he keeps us together, I think, you know, we're going to have a good run here.
Couple of goals for you, one on a turnover and then a nice one on the 2-on-1. When you're going in on that second one, did you know that you were going to shoot, or did you have any ideas floating in your head about making a pass?
I mean, coming in, I knew the D-man was going to either play me or the pass. So I knew if I kind of opened up my blade a little bit that he would bite, and so did the goalie. And then I knew right away just to kind of rip it. So the goalie wasn't even close to getting it. So no, I knew right away I was going to shoot it right off the bat.
Finally, the way things went and how emotional things got, what does it do? I mean, you're still relatively new to the team, but do you feel like it's really unified the group, and now that you're a big part of it?
Well, for me, you know, seeing that, I know that guys have each other's back out here. You know, no one's left out there alone, so it was good to see that. And I mean, I know Langley's kind of a tougher team. We expected this out of them, but we just stuck together. We stuck with it. We didn't really lose our heads. We just defended each other, and it was nice to see that.